Could you hear that? Oh, probably, right? I should have muted. Let me invite a guest. Hi, Daniel. I'm just going to put the link in. I know it says Thursdays and Saturdays, but you have to expect the unexpected. How's everyone doing? Let me go over to the YouTube side for a second. I'm going to repost the link just so that I can pin it. Okay, let me see if I can edit this in some kind of way where I don't lose the stream. Wow, that was good. Now I can see all the chat. I did the full screen mode. Let me see if I can edit myself. Oh well, never mind. I can't right now. Maybe later. Hey, John. John and Daniel. These two guys are very loyal to come in to most people's chats. They're very good. They're very good subs to have to at least show up. It's very nice. Instead of arguing about whether you want to show up or not with other people, it seems weird. That seems weird to me, but do what you want. I do have an open chat where you can express yourself, and I don't delete you or ban you from my chat. I just might delete the actual comment if it's not conducive to the other chatters or if it's against terms of service. That's all. Not that hard. So a lot of people come here just because they know that they won't be boycotted, blocked. Hello, Black Eagle. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Am I from Switzerland? Do I look like I'm from Switzerland? That's what Pop Dot Soda said. She says, well, she went to boarding school in Switzerland. Oh, close. But no, I didn't go to boarding school at all. I had the privilege of living with my parents my entire childhood. You're conducive. How, listen, Black Eagle, how do we always make the blacklist? We're blacklisted everywhere. We're the hypocrites of YouTube. The hate bonders. I don't hate bond. I just let people hate. If they want to hate, go ahead and hate, right? Are you going to come up and talk? I tried to do a stream where you wouldn't have to like hang out in your garage. I don't know. I don't know how to do that though. Oh, what part of Europe are you going to, John? Oh, you're waiting for your pizza. Okay, cool. So, oh, who was that? I think it was Glowy. Glowy. It's like Black Eagle can blah 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 blah. Whatever she said. It's just not. I don't have to repeat it. You know, people don't have to live up to their own philosophies. You know, you don't. It's not required on YouTube to like have a philosophy and stick to it for your life forever and ever, right? What is required of us here? Uh, I don't know. To show up. You're not even required to do that. The requirements of this job are so small that anybody could do it. I'm telling you. You don't have a YouTube channel now. You should get one. You really should. You know, there's people that would just like to talk to you for no particular reason, just because they saw your avatar or saw somebody call me cuckoo in the chat, because that could be even funnier. Oh, he can stamp it? Exactly. Wait, who? Tell who to. Oh, he was there, I think. I think it was on his channel. I was listening to a replay. Okay, so like there's some people around here that don't really get it. Like, you're gonna go? Oh, go live. You want me to go live tomorrow? I don't know if I can, but Thursday. I'm gonna try Thursday and Saturday. I'm gonna try to do it Thursday and Saturday every week if I can, for now. However, okay, some people just don't get the idea of social media or the YouTube or whatever. Now, I'm not saying I'm John Lennon, but can we give peace a chance? If you don't like something about somebody else, you can point it out, sure, but what's with the attacks? I don't understand. It seems so, I don't know, weird to me. So hopefully Black Eagle will probably listen to the replay because she has a weighted blanket now. She's got her like nighttime routine all cozy and cool. But okay, so I'm going live Tuesday afternoon because I think I might be doing that for like till the end of the month. And I'll do it on EVMux to this automatically shuts off after 2 hours so I don't go over my time. But a lot of people don't get me. They think that I'm like, okay, I did hear you say something about me being controlling, Black Eagle, and honestly, it's got nothing to do with anything except when I'm available to do this. I honestly am at my family's beck and call. I don't know if you know what that's like, because you don't actually live in the same house. And that is the advantage of having your own space. But when you're at somebody else's beck and call, which is my family, and I decided to have them, nobody else, um, that's what it is. Too bad for everyone else. People say, "Oh well, Dory can come up. She's allowed up." Blah blah blah. They know. They already know that I'm not available most evenings. This may be one evening I'm available, but the people that are saying that I can come up know that I'm not available most evenings. So if they go live and say, "Oh, Dory, she can come up and talk," they know I cannot. So it's kind of like you're not following your philosophy. Your philosophy is to be honest. Honestly, you know better. You just like talking about me because you know you do. I'm going to try and follow these comments. Super serial. Who are you telling to call in? She can't. She's does what I do. Look after her children. You can call in. Nobody's stopping you from coming up here and embarrassing me in any way you know how. You know, people around here like to go after old ladies. Isn't that funny? I find that hilarious. See this little avatar I have? It's a Hoya plant. Is anybody put your hand up if you know what a Hoya is? Hoya. It's a cutting from a Hoya plant. Gosh, Fred, I'm so glad you showed up. People were very mean to you because I gave you the victim of 2025 award. They're extremely mean. They're feeling very like they deserved it more than you. But they would be wrong. Absolutely wrong. You're going to come and talk to me? You don't have to. And you too, Carrie. You can come up and talk. Black Eagle can't. She's eating pizza. She answered the door. The pizza's there. They're going to eat. I don't know. It's a trend. It's trending. We'll just say it's trending. The philosophy of being mean to little ladies on YouTube is trending. So let's do it as much as we can. You're going to hide? Oh, thanks a lot. Boy, some help you are. Okay, never mind. No pressure. Just kidding. You're sad? What happened? What happened to your pet snail? I need to know. Something happened. Did he get away or did he just keel over? Tell me. Was there a terrible smell in the air? I need to know. Oh, the snails? Okay. Thank goodness. So I guess your test didn't come back very good this time. I'm sorry to hear. But I'm just guessing. I don't know. Estimating. Are you still farming them? Look, I don't approve of the farming part where you're like using their byproducts, selling their byproducts. Stop that. Well, I mean, maybe even if you're feeling sad, I could try and cheer you up a little bit. Can I do that? You could come up here and I could tell you to your face. Well, Liz is thinking about it because she knows she has things to say. She just doesn't want to say them on my channel. She would rather go to, other channels and talk right now. It doesn't seem safe over here somehow. Yeah, she's got a cottage industry. It's just, she honestly, Fred, she thinks she's going to get rich with this whole snail thing, and it's not. Don't tell her, but it's not going to happen. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird that there are people. I think she would be better off just doing. Are you there?
Yes, hi.
Hello.
Yes, hi.
I was
Oh,
thinking
there's an
maybe you could
echo.
just do some branding. There's an echo. You're here. Okay.
I don't know how to turn it off.
Yeah. I don't know how to turn it off. Turn off what?
I'm trying to turn off the echo on my
I'm trying to turn off the echo on my end. Oh, mute your YouTube side. Slugs are homeless snails. And guess they're like humpless snails also. Sorry, did you fix it?
I had stopped it, but I can just hear feedback.
Are you on a phone or a computer?
Yes, I'm on a phone. There's probably a way.
How? Maybe just, do you have earbuds or no?
No.
No earbuds?
No, I do, but I don't know if they're charged. I'll work on it. You just handle the show, and I'll.
Okay, my other suggestion is do not put your what do you call that? Can't think of the word. Don't put on your speakerphone. Do not use speakerphone. Go into your microphone and choose default, whatever it may be. She's in the Matrix. Are you like Super Serial? Are you upset with me for like making fun of you, making fun of other people that make fun of me? Oh, little mess. Sorry. Fred. Let's just say Fred, right? She's going to be here in a minute. I can feel it in the air. I can feel it in the air tonight. Hold on. Hold on.
I don't know how to fix it. I'm trying.
I think you do know. You just have to be patient. Take your time.
You think it'll come to me like a Jedi power or something?
Yeah. You know what? I'll tell you something. When I was borrowing that computer one day, I was trying to fix something and I didn't know how. And we had a computer tech there in the room. And he came over and he stood on my shoulder and I said, "Can you help?" I'm not on my shoulder, but beside my shoulder. Yeah. And I said, "Can you help me? This is the problem I'm having." And then I did a couple other things and all of a sudden, poof, it was fixed. And I was like, "Wow, that was great. You're really good at this." And he goes, he said, when I took computer training, we actually have like these little gnomes that when we can't figure out how to do something, we just put them next to our shoulder, and somehow it makes our brain figure it out.
That's so interesting. Like
Dumbo. Yeah, it's a real
with
thing.
This feather. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, Super Serial appreciates that I make fun of him because it's attention, right? There's something about that, having attention. Hang on. I am going to try and figure out how to fix your problem myself. I might be able to do it. Let me try.
Did that do it?
Maybe. I never heard an echo the whole time.
Oh, I can hear it again. So.
Okay, hang on. Let me try. Okay, I suggested that you unmute.
Did it work?
I don't know. Did it?
No, I can still hear myself.
Okay, go click on your avatar. Can you like tap your avatar?
And nothing happens. I'm on a desktop view. Oh, I'm not on desktop. Okay, let me try that.
Okay. Are you making me a clapback video? What did I do now? I want to know. Look for it later before you completely cut offline. Okay, I'll look for it later. It either means, okay, Super Serial says, it either means you like me or you're jealous. Either one, I happily accept. You know what I like? I like the Wrangler jeans. Was it Wranglers? Because that was the first pair of jeans that I was able to buy when I lived in Europe when I was in high school. Wranglers. And then I saw them again when I lived in Texas. I saw them at Walmart. Wranglers. And then the other one is Lee Riders. Those are like real cowboy jeans. Because Levi's were always like farmer jeans. They started out with like the bib jean, and then they went to the regular jean. Can we go through the history of cotton? No, probably not. It's okay. Take your time. 23 minutes. We've got 1 hour and 40 minutes, or 37 minutes to get everyone's phones working correctly. So I don't know what happened, but I think maybe someone scared Nanya off. Probably someone like put her feet to the fire and said, "What are you asking me these questions for?" And she couldn't answer. So you've got like a couple more days before I unlist the videos, because that's what I'm doing. I've been doing that for a long time.
Did that work? Oh my
Okay,
God.
try now. Are you okay?
We need Jeff. Paging Jeff.
Oh my God. Well, you know, him and Vigilum, they did a live earlier today. Very little was said about me because obviously none of it's really about me, but I'm the one that gets unsubbed and blocked, right? Even though it doesn't even have anything to do with me.
Who wants up from you?
Hmm?
Who I'm subbed
Oh,
for?
Phil. It's okay though, because he only subbed up to me 3 weeks ago. So he tried it out for 3 weeks and said, let's give this a whirl. I went, no, she sucks. She's a liar. That's what he called me. He said I'm a liar. I don't know what I lied about. I'm still waiting for my answer. I'm in the dark.
I don't know. He subbed to me briefly and left me too.
So, see, that was what I was going to talk about, because both of us have had this issue with people subbing and unsubbing, right? It's like 4 or 5 people. I think it could be the same people doing it to both of us.
Maybe, yeah. People want things to be a certain way. But sorry about
I think sometimes people don't have all the information. I have my feelings about certain people. Like, he has this thing about Richard being a white nationalist, and my thing is, I talked to him and he said, yes, he is a bigot, but I don't think he can be labeled a white nationalist if he's not white. Can he?
Well, I think he thinks he's white.
Yeah, he does think that. But you know who's really white? And he reminds me of Richard, and maybe this is why. You know who? Elmer Fudd. That's a real white nationalist.
Was he really? In the cartoon?
Rabbit? You know who Elmer Fudd is?
Yeah,
so
but
from now on, from now on, whenever I say, Elmer Fudd, you know who I'm talking about now, right?
Okay. All right, yeah, this is code
name. So that nobody else knows but you and I and anybody that watches this. Right? Just saying. I don't know why Elmer Fudd thinks I'm so cool. But I think even though I don't go to his channel, I think the fact that he thinks I'm so cool is what makes people hate me a lot. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Jeff, on the internet, OTI, you can come up. Carrie's having an issue with her sound. She needs your help. Elmer Fudd, you crazy rabbit. It's on my end. Well, what should I do, Jeff? Come up here and tell me what to do. Should I just end it? End it now? I'm going to check. Can't help in making. Oh, you're making couscous? So that means that those little round noodles that are so tiny. Jeff says he can't help us. It says the echo is coming from you. No. Let me go. I'll be right back. I'm just going to check and see if my YouTube needs to be turned off. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Did that help? Did that help?
No.
Nope.
No.
Interesting. This should be fun. This should be a fun stream, right?
Yeah.
Goofing around on the internet. I'm having fun. Are you having fun?
Yes. Black Eagle posted something about you. Little Miss.
Do you want to read it?
No, I can't see it. It just.
Oh, you just got the alert.
Yeah, it's just a notification. I can't see it.
I feel like I should add something. I'm not sure what I should do. I don't know if it's the because I did a test because it kept kicking me off when I tried to start this live, and it made well, it didn't ask. It asked me if I wanted to run a test on my internet, so I did, and everything was great. So it's got nothing to do with my internet.
I don't know.
Okay, I just went and checked my inactive tabs, and I closed them all. Did that help?
No, it didn't help.
Okay, let me think. Let me turn my volume down for a minute and then turn it back up. How about that? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Is it
I
still
can.
echoing?
Yeah. On my end, I
Okay.
can hear myself after I speak too.
Okay, I'm going to refresh my page. I'll be right
Okay.
back.
All right. Jeff, I don't know what couscous is or why it's more important than helping us fix the sound, but I hope you enjoy it. Oh my God, what? You baby. Are you back? Is it working?
Yeah, I'm back. I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Am I echoing?
No. You weren't echoing. I was echoing, but I think you fixed it.
No, but they said it was on my end though. So
Yeah,
now, are you echoing? Are we okay now or what?
I think so. I don't hear myself echoing anymore. So hopefully that fixed it.
It was my fault.
It's not your fault.
See? Blame me. Go
It's just
ahead.
technology.
Give me,
No, it's just technology is funny.
hit me with your best shot, lady.
I don't have anything to say.
Okay, well then
I can,
don't.
yeah.
So do you think maybe we can get someone else to come up now that it's not echoing anymore?
Yes, maybe.
Who do you want to talk to?
Everybody.
Okay. Is everybody here?
Everybody come up. I thought your response to my post was funny yesterday, Dory.
Are you like that?
You were gonna charge back the electricity or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, the jellyfish. I really want one now. I mean, like I'm obsessed now. But
The bioluminescent.
I didn't even look at the video. I just saw the picture on your post and went, "Oh, why don't I have that?"
Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool.
Like,
You can get a a version that's like not real, obviously. Uh you can get like a nightlight thing that jellyfish I think swimming around, but most of us don't go and capture him. I don't know if he's a fishing guy or what is.
have you ever been stung by a jellyfish?
No, I haven't.
You've never, you've never swum in the ocean where there's jellyfish?
Not that I remember, no.
I did.
I'm sorry.
It was okay. It was funny because I got stung by a jellyfish and I didn't even notice it. And
You
this
didn't feel it?
lady was on our boat. Huh?
What? Sorry, go ahead.
I didn't notice it. I didn't feel it. And when I got out of the water, this lady that was on our boat, she said, "You got stung by a jellyfish." I was like, "How do you know?" And she said, "Look at that big red stripe on your leg."
Wow.
I said,
Like,
"Oh, is that a jellyfish bite?" And she goes, "Yeah." She said, "If that had happened to me, my leg would have swollen up huge because I'm allergic to the bites. Apparently, I am not. Jellyfish have nothing on me."
that's cool though. You could be like a jellyfish wrangler.
Right. That's why when I saw the jellyfish light was like, that's right up my alley.
Yeah, you could go and catch him and put him in there. I don't know if he's gonna keep him like forever. I don't really understand this channel, but the reason I
I'm
saw
not
him is
sure
you
what to feed them.
go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I just had a thought. I thought I better put it out there before I forget. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
go ahead.
old. Okay. Go ahead. Now you go ahead because I already put it out there.
Well, he catches little baby pufferfish, little tiny ones. I don't know if it's a different species or if they're
No, it's a
babies.
baby. I've caught those before.
Really? The ones that look like little tiny marbles? They're so small.
Not the really, not when they're that tiny. Like I've caught them when they're probably eating size. Like, you know how if you go and have sushi in a Japanese restaurant and you ask for puffer fish sushi, then it could kill you. It's like the one fish that they eat that can kill you.
Yeah, if they don't cook it correctly. They have to take out some organ.
I don't think they cook it. They don't cook it because it's sushi. It's like it's a dare. It's like Japanese people do this
Oh,
dare to each other,
sushi's raw
and they
meat.
do it at restaurants. It's
Right.
raw fish.
Disgusting.
I mean, if you see sushi and it's not raw, it's not real. It's sushi. It's just something that was made for Americans
What about like
to make
3D
it
printed sushi?
3D. I don't know if it'd be live then. Would it be raw? It'd probably be raw, but would it be alive?
No, it wouldn't be alive. It would be 3D printed. But I wonder
So,
if they can
like,
make it taste like
yeah, you could probably eat 3D puffer fish and be okay, survive it, unless they put poison in.
that would be funny. Just to mimic
Yeah,
the real
like
experience.
kind of a Russian roulette of puffer fish. Which one is the 3D printed one, and which is the real
Yes.
one that could kill you?
Yeah,
You,
that's that's like that
you
movie,
choose
The
one.
Princess Bride, where he trained himself to not respond to the poison anymore by having a little bit of it like every day.
Oh, he immunized himself.
Yes. You could take tiny bites out of a puffer fish until you develop a resistance to it, and then you could do the taste test thing and or the dare, and then you could survive it.
I just remember when I would catch these little puffer fish, I was scared to touch them. So I would get like the guy next to me to take it off my hook and throw it in the water.
Will they sting you?
I don't know. They just look scary because they puff up and they've got spikes all over them.
Yeah, I thought that the dolphins used those for drugs because they bounce them around and then they get the whatever the poison is off of them and then use it for hallucinating or something, or is that just a story?
Right. It's kind of like the mushrooms. You
Yes.
know, they tell you when you're a little kid that they're poisonous, but actually they're just hallucinogens.
Well, that could be poisonous for a kid, maybe. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I've never used a
Like the
mushroom.
ones that they would tell you. I'm sure if you had a good parent and you had a mushroom in your hand, which you could you could, you could absorb the hallucinogen through your fingertips. Just so you know, it
Really?
might already be too late for your kid if they pick it. Yeah, I went mushroom picking, and I got a taste of what that's like. I'm telling
You
you.
you can have an effect just by touching them?
Yeah, it goes through your skin into your system.
That's very scary.
Anyway, they're not going to kill you. They're not that kind of poison, but they will get you high.
Well,
And I
I
just
don't
wanted
trust
to
mushrooms.
try to see if I could. I just wanted to try and find out what it was all about because people were talking about it when I was a teenager.
Oh, I
So
see.
we went to a cornfield and we picked the type that are hallucinogenic, and we took them to a Halloween party.
What if
The
you gave
mushrooms.
what if you gave those mushrooms to the pufferfish?
I'm not sure what they eat,
I don't
but
know.
we weren't in. They don't grow in the same country, so it'd be hard. Because when
Well,
I was catching puffer fish, I was in Hong Kong, and when I was picking mushrooms, I was in Canada.
I think you should do both at the same time and see if they cancel each other out or if they double the experience. Maybe they open up new worlds we don't even know about yet because nobody's thought to combine both of
Or
them.
like try both hallucinogens. I don't like doing that, like anything, drugs like that at all.
I
I
don't
wasn't
either.
intending to
I
try
was
it.
trying to get
It's
you to
just
volunteer for it.
I just found out by picking it how you react to it. It was not a very strong reaction, but it's not something I would like want to do.
My friend said he did not micromanaging, microdosing.
Microdose, yeah,
Yeah,
I've
he
heard of
said
that.
it can help with PTSD and stuff for years and years. You don't have to keep going back for treatment. If because it can
Sure.
I've heard the same thing about ketamine.
Maybe
That
that's why I'm so normal because that was like a microdose that happened when I was a teenager, and I never had to take a drug again after that.
that could be why because it can reset your brain. It can fix your brain or your brain can fix itself because I guess it opens up pathways or something. I don't know. I tried to post a
Well,
video.
I,
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
I'm thinking it was maybe preventative because there was nothing wrong with my brain
Yes.
when at the time, so it just prevented anything from demonizing my head, like religion or other stuff like that. I'm
That's
sorry
good.
to all the religious people. I didn't mean it. To take it back.
What? You take back what?
Oh, you don't know about my history. Me and Fred have something in common, but not what you think. Fred was an Amish, right? She was raised in an Amish
Yes.
cult, and my mother
I
was
did it.
raised in a cult.
Oh, okay,
My
sorry.
mother was raised, and so she didn't raise me in religion because she ran away from the cult.
Right. I'm
But I
glad
was
both of
able to
you
have a
guys
relationship with my parents.
you,
I met with my grandparents,
you do have one?
even though they were cult leaders. They were the cult leaders, so they it's funny because like my mother ran away from their cult, her parents' cult, but they didn't stop seeing us because they were the cult leaders, so they could do what they wanted. Just other people can't.
Oh,
You know what
like
I mean?
Scientology where they don't let you keep in touch with your kids.
No, like Amish. Scientology is different. Scientology is science fiction.
No, but I mean as
When I
far as
first
like not letting you stay in touch with relatives that leave the religion because they say that's
oh,
why
there's lots that do that. Scientology is not a religion, even though America recognizes it as
well they
one.
said that's why Tom Cruise doesn't keep in touch with his kids and that's why his kids Surrey.
No, that's not actually why, though. They don't want to be in touch with him because they know he's crazy.
He is
So
crazy.
it's pretty obvious. A cult of convenience. Yes. I mean, Rajneesh is a cult. The Moonies are a cult. They're religious.
You don't have
When
to
I
be a
first saw
religious
the
cult though. You can have like a political cult.
Yeah, but Scientology is not like a religious cult, even though they call themselves a religion now, because when L. Ron Hubbard wrote the book, Dianetics, which is what the cult is based off of, it right on the title, when I remember the first day it came out, it said a science fiction novel. So
Yes.
you know what that means.
Yeah, it means they don't want to
The
pay
idea of
taxes.
religion came later. It's
Yeah,
not
they're
even a religion.
pretending. They're pretending
Yeah,
so they don't have to pay taxes because religious
correct.
organizations are not, their income is not taxable.
Well, they when they realized how many rich people were gullible and giving them all this money, they had to do something, right?
Yeah, because of course those people aren't going to turn to Christianity and do the right thing. They're going to go somewhere where they can keep their
Right.
money, which is funny. Never mind.
You know, they have a really interesting form of blackmail in Scientology, which is where if you leave Scientology, you're going to owe us trillions of dollars. But if you stay in Scientology, we're going to take all your money anyway. So, I mean, where's the?
Yeah. Yeah, they
It's a
said
weird kind
that.
of blackmail, right?
Sorry, go ahead.
I was waiting for you.
No, I think I keep talking over you at the same time.
No, no, we're doing it, but because of the lag. But go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was reading the chat. I
I
got
don't know who
behind.
Fred's talking to. Who's Fred talking to?
Racist? Um,
Yeah, who's she talking to?
I don't know who she's talking to. Or are you saying racist a little bit?
Maybe she's talking about Tom Cruise
He's
and
racist?
L. Ron Hubbard because they. Have you noticed there's no black people or Chinese people in Scientology?
I thought his adopted children were black.
Who?
When he was married to that Australian lady and they
Isn't that
adopted
Brad Pitt?
2 kids, I didn't think they were
Isn't
white.
that Brad Pitt?
What?
Isn't that Brad Pitt? Isn't that
No,
Brad Pitt?
no. It was Tom Cruise
I'm sure.
and
I'm
Nicole
sure it
Kidman.
wasn't Tom Cruise's idea. He doesn't run Scientology. He's just a member.
No,
He's
I'm just
white.
addressing what you said about there's no black people, and I think he adopted
His kids were not in it.
his kids were what?
Those kids were not in it. Nicole never joined.
Well, her kids were in it because they stopped talking to Nicole for years because they
Oh, they
stayed
did.
with, yeah, they
Well,
didn't.
I guess they were forced to stay because of Tom.
Right, she
I guess.
lost her kids in the divorce because of the
I don't
religion
know
or the
what
cult.
color they were, but I don't think it had anything to do with L. Ron Hubbard. It had to do with money. It was all about money. That whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but they'd
Because he
have to
didn't
pay
want to pay child
taxes
support.
if they admitted they're
But he
just
didn't
a.
want to pay child support, so he had to keep his kid. Black Eagle can come up and explain this all to us. She's going, oh my God. The amount of misinformation that we could perpetrate on the internet is immeasurable. Isn't this great? Don't you love it? Can you? I'm going to mute for a second. Can you watch the chat?
Sure,
Thanks.
you're welcome. Okay, Lil Miss said, leave that blackmail out of it. I'm not sure who you mean. Tom Cruise, maybe. Why is race always bred up in here? I do not know, Jeff. Some places just think about it a lot. Black Eagle says, oh my God, don't listen. Don't listen to who, Black Eagle? Yes. Oh, Dory, listen. I thought you said don't listen. Sorry, I'm so tired. Carrie's saying, how can he be racist? He has 2 black kids. Yeah, I'm saying the organization, I don't know that it's racist because you would think if it were, he would only have white children. But I don't care what he does. I think he's a bad person because of how he treated Katie. But I hold a grudge against bad people. Like that guy that died in the airplane crash. What was his name? Kobe? And people were like, oh, that's so sad that he died. But I remember whenever he had sex with the lady at the hotel and his wife had to sit beside him while he did that public press conference. admitting to it or whatever, and she didn't even leave him, and I thought that was so sweet. But I still resented him until now.
Who are you talking about?
Kobe Bryant.
Oh, yeah, Kobe. But he died, right?
Yeah, I'm glad. He was mean to his wife. Even though she forgave him, I did not.
A lot of his friends were mean to their wives, too. He was in a whole group of people that were mean to their wives.
Really?
They all played basketball, yeah.
You know, one of the most bizarre relationships is this person called Princess Love or something like that. And she's with this guy, and they keep having domestic violence back and forth. And at Thanksgiving, she had him over, and he had a gun, and they were on a stream or something. And so the police came and got him. And every time I hear about their relationship, I'm like, oh, well, that's the rock bottom. They're never going to get back together now because, one of them will end up dead. And then they get back together again, but they're not dead yet.
But you
So
know
that's
what?
good.
It could just be for the show, Carrie. We don't know.
There's ethnic. Oh, Jeff left.
There are people that
Where'd
do
you?
actual train wrecks for shows. It's not
Okay.
real.
Okay, maybe it's not.
It's an idea of like, oh, let me humiliate this woman in public, and everyone will love her because she's being publicly humiliated. I mean, that's what the gun is for, right? Is he actually going to shoot anyone? I don't know.
He was threatening to, but one time he was sleeping with somebody at a hotel. I think she thought he was. I don't know if he was, but he was cheating with her, and she knew the hotel he was at, and she didn't know what room he was in. So she was just banging on every person's door to try to get them to open up to see if hers was in there. It's
Sure.
not funny. It's very sad, but
Well, I mean, there's real life crimes that have happened. Like, have you heard of? Is it Betty Broderick?
oh my God, the chat's leaving because I talked about Kobe. I'm so sorry, guys. Kobe was a great
Oh, it's
man.
okay. He'll
He
be
only
back.
cheated on his
Those
wife
people that say they don't want to
because
listen to
men
my channel
stray.
anymore and leave, they come
What,
back.
Dory?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I said those people that leave my channel and because they don't like something they heard, they come back. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
They'll be
I'm
back
sorry.
another day.
I remember her sitting there next to him, and I thought that's got to be so humiliating. Not just that he cheated on her, but that the person accused him of rape, and then he like did a press conference about it, and I just thought, I don't know.
Well, she was probably trying to look at it from an intellectual point of view because intellectually, people know that what he did is not about her, it's about him.
Right. And he was at a hotel. He was away
So
from home. It was a maid or whatever. It's not like I'm saying he's the worst person in the world because that happened. I'm just saying I didn't like the way he treated her as a result of it, you know? I don't know.
I just have to answer Black Eagle's question.
Oh,
I think Black Eagle, it's because of the tariffs. Domino's, everybody's getting involved in raising their prices over the tariffs. Okay? Right. That's all I have to say about that. Don't worry, it'll fix itself later. I don't think anyone in America is going to die of starvation unless they want to.
I was glad he died. I said that about Kobe. Well,
I'm not glad that anybody dies personally. Um, Especially, that's not a crime. To be a cheater is not an actual crime.
he was accused of rape.
Yep. Oh well, that's an accusation. We can't just unless he goes to trial. Did he go to trial and get away with it?
I followed the story in the news
Okay.
for a while, but didn't that guy
Anyway,
who's
we can't just say, well, I'm in Texas and we are allowed to carry guns. Look, when I lived in Texas, let me tell you a story about Texas and gun laws. So I was working in Louisiana. I worked graveyard shift. So I'd come home, be like early in the morning, or I'd leave, it'd be early in the morning. So one time I come home and there's this van parked in my driveway and it's got like little marks on it, like came off of a car lot today, like little fluorescent pink and yellow lines that weren't washed off properly. So I'm thinking, well, this could be a stolen vehicle, right?
Oh no.
So I pull into my driveway because I have the windows in my truck are like tinted in the back. So I pull up ahead of the van so he can't see in. And my truck is bigger than the van, right? I had 17-inch rims. So I'm sitting there
Sorry.
and I'm sitting in there like this little tiny white girl, scared. I'm scared. I'm sitting there, and then finally the van just kind of left, just like pulled out and left. I go in my house and I call the cops, and I'm wearing my casino uniform because I just come from work, right? And the
Mhm.
cop comes up. I'm explaining the story, describing the van, blah blah blah, all of the things, right? And you know what the cop said to me?
What?
You know you're allowed to carry a gun in your truck.
Yeah.
And I said, so you don't want me to call you unless I shoot them first, and then I can call you and say, oh, this guy was in my driveway and I shot him. So you just don't have time to do this kind of paperwork or follow up in this small town.
They don't care, I don't think.
Seriously, that's ridiculous. People are ridiculous. This is the cops' result to me is that what we want you to do is police yourself. We want you to just go ahead and shoot and ask questions later.
Well, I think he was trying to tell you because the police sometimes can't get there in time. So if somebody were to
Well, I'm just
accost you and
saying,
plans on abducting
how did
you,
he
then
know
he's
I didn't
saying,
have a gun? Because I hadn't shot him? Is that
"No,
why he knew I didn't have a gun? Because I didn't tell him I didn't have a gun.
oh, I thought he was telling you that because you didn't have one."
No, he just gave me a suggestion. Instead of calling us, get a gun and shoot people. That's what his suggestion
Well,
was.
I think it was probably more along the lines of if somebody's already in your driveway and they plan on abducting you,
I
then
didn't have to pull into the driveway. I could have driven by and pretended it wasn't my house.
true. I don't know. I, I've,
It's
I've,
it's a dumb thing to say to a citizen when I'm asking him to write this shit down and he doesn't feel like it.
well, my car was stolen and totaled, and the cops told me if I kept calling them and asking about the case, that they would accuse me of totaling the car and abandoning it. So I didn't call them anymore. So Texas cops are not going to be like your best friend. You know,
Exactly.
they'll
That's
turn
my
it
whole
around
point.
on you.
That's
And
why sometimes that's why sometimes people don't understand. Like, if you're from different parts of the country, you might have different reactions to what people say or do. So you can't, a lot of it is based on where you come from here,
right.
because all the laws are different in different states. You can't just go by what you know. It's like you're going to a different country every time you go to another state.
Oh, yes. I think that it would be like so different living in the north where
It is.
you don't have to have a gun to live. So like I can't imagine that type of scenario. I don't have a gun, but I don't want a gun.
But you're not going to tell people you don't have a gun either.
No, I mean I can tell them like I don't see them in real life that I know of. Super can't find me,
No,
so I
what I'm
feel like
saying
I'm
is, like,
safe.
when I lived in Texas, I didn't go around saying, "Well, you got a gun?" Oh, I don't. I don't
No, it
say
never comes
anything
up
like
in normal
that.
conversations. I just
Exactly. You
say
don't tell
online.
people you don't have a gun. I wouldn't tell anybody I didn't have a gun.
If you knew me well enough in real life, you would know I don't have a gun. I don't act like a person that could get a
Nobody
gun.
knows anybody that well that they know whether they have a gun or not. But honestly,
Oh, I
I
think
would
there's
probably never
probably
have a gun
signs.
anywhere. I don't know. People lie on purpose.
Oh, you're right. Maybe I do have a gun. Is that better? You
Exactly.
never
That's my point.
know.
You never know. Can't trust anybody these days.
Carrie with her gun.
Yeah. We'll call you Annie Oakley.
Yeah, she was so cute, wasn't she? She had no fear.
Annie, get your gun. Yeah, Annie,
Yes,
get your gun.
I was proud of her.
So are you feeling a little better now? A
Yes,
little less
thanks.
sad?
Yeah, thank you.
I
I
just
didn't
don't
get.
want people feeling sad because they don't have anybody to talk to distract them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the same way I feel usually. Thank you.
Yeah. And I've missed you.
I've missed you too. I wanted to do
Oh,
a panel sooner, but I just haven't been feeling that great, like great. And I know that when I go live next, that guy Justin's going to be there, and we're going to do coloring. And I don't,
well, you can color with Justin because I don't color.
because you don't color.
I do not color. I remember my grandmother used to make me color when I was like 6, and she said, "Oh, you're going out of the lines. You're not supposed to do that." And so, like, I stopped going out of the lines for forever. It was so boring. I hated it.
Well, if
Just
when you're raising kids and you have them color inside a coloring page, that's not as challenging for them as if you let them make their own art. So maybe you were
that
meant
was
to make
my
your own art,
grandmother,
not
though. It wasn't my mother. My mother didn't even talk to us. They were
what?
drunks. But my mother never talked to us. She was a drunk with my dad. They were high functioning alcoholics. My grandmother was a cult leader, and if she told you to color, you were going to color.
What would
Sorry.
she do if you didn't?
She'd tell me that I was starving children in Africa by not coloring correctly. She used
Really?
that for everything. Yeah. But she was like literally my favorite person in the world.
I'm glad you like her.
So, she got married when she was 14, so I couldn't expect much from her.
Yeah.
That's what they do in cults. That's
Yeah.
actually how I knew they were a cult. It's because of that.
Was it LDS?
So, no, they made it up. They came from Russia and they made their own cult up.
How old was her husband?
It's in Canada. They were in Canada. There's lots of cults in Canada. Small cults everywhere.
Oh, okay.
You ever heard of Doukhobors?
I don't think so.
Okay, so a Doukhobor is a cult that also comes from Russia. That a lot of Russians like immigrated to Canada and were given land, right? So that's why there's so many
Oh, okay.
Russians in Canada.
Like Germans
They
in
were given land.
Pennsylvania
Yeah, something like that.
or
They all
Dutch. I can't remember.
homesteaded.
There's
So
some.
anyway, Doukhobors, what they did is every year, this is according to their religion, their cult religion, is that they have to get rid of all their possessions. So they take all their clothes off and they burn their house down. And then they go to church naked. They're called Doukhobors. And they always go to jail that day because
I bet.
it's against the law. And my mother's friend she was a warden at a women's prison. And she told me, she said, I love it when the Doukhobors come in because we bring in our electric frying pans and they cook for us. They're really good cooks.
That's cool.
And they hang out like Martha Stewart.
What do you mean? They do crafts and
Well,
stuff?
Martha Stewart went to prison and that's what she did. She did crafts and cooking
Oh, she hung
with
out
all
with the
the, she
inmates?
was very popular. Yeah, she was an inmate. You don't know that?
No, I didn't know she did anything. I didn't know she did extracurricular activities in prison.
Yeah, that's why she was so popular.
That's really cool. So she's popular wherever she goes.
Yeah, that's why she became friends with Snoop Dogg because he's probably been to prison too.
Yeah, I thought that's why. I don't remember how they, at the time, I don't remember how they had started talking, but I think that he was not judgmental of her and it ended up being a really great friendship.
Yeah, I
And
think he went on her show. Yeah, he went on her show.
some
He's
people
a
were
good guy.
judging her. He seems like a
I
good
met
guy. I
Snoop
don't know
Dogg.
him, but
I met him.
did you really?
Hmm.
Was
When
he
I was
singing?
working in Louisiana at the casino, he came played on my table.
Oh, cool. You can't ask for an signature or anything, right? What's it called?
Oh, I could have. I
Autograph.
don't care about that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only time I ever got a autograph was when we went to the beach in Vancouver to meet Hakeem Olajuwon. He's a basketball player from
Yeah.
Houston Rockets,
I
and
remember
my
him.
boyfriend knew him because he's from Houston, and so we went down there to meet him. And my daughter broke her arm, so not Kobe, Hakeem held her hand while the ambulance came, and then he gave her an autograph.
That's very
She was like
sweet.
6. Yeah, he was very nice. He had a house in Vancouver, and he wanted Michael Jordan to come and move close to him. They were looking for homes in Vancouver for a while,
Michael Jordan,
but I
he
guess
got it. Sorry.
that was years ago. My daughter was 6.
Yes, that's a very cute age. Michael Jordan went
Yeah,
into something weird like NASCAR, and I didn't even know about it. So when they said Michael Jordan's mad and there's been some lawsuit, I was like, he's doing NASCAR? Which kind of blew my mind racially. Not bad thing at all. Just, I was like, wow. I thought that was like frequently used as a stereotype of white people, but he apparently owns some companies or something.
oh, yeah. Like Michael Jordan is really bad at business and gambling and playing golf and buying baseball teams and stuff.
He's
He's really
bad.
bad at everything, but he has so much money it doesn't really matter. He does whatever he wants.
It's like a
So
hobby for
there's
him.
that. Right? What, losing his money?
Yeah,
That poor investment. Yeah,
he
really
enjoys
bad. Yeah. He enjoys like
financial losses.
probably all the dinners that go on before the purchases and stuff. That's probably what he likes. I don't know.
Yeah, they're always trying to groom people when they do that. They take them to strip clubs in Texas all the time. Business people do. That's why Super's been working at one because he probably went there on a business trip with his managers, and then they had an open position for a stripper, and so Super applied, and that's what he does now
Yeah.
on the
That's what
weekends.
happened. I thought about opening up a bar or something when I was living in Texas, and one of my customers was a bar owner in Texas. He said, "Well, you have to have girls that'll go topless then, because you can't make money in Texas if you
Yeah.
have topless servers." I said, "Okay, maybe I won't. Never mind. Much, it's too much work." Like when I worked in that Louisiana casino, they made so much. I made so much money there anyway, but the cocktail waitresses made a ton of money because they had a topless bar, and all the cocktail waitresses had to go topless if they worked on Friday or Saturday. So if you saw one that didn't work on those days, they were like probably moms and didn't want to do that, right? But if they had to weigh in every week, if they gained 10 pounds, they would get fired.
That's interesting.
So just so you know,
Yeah.
the reason why I haven't been around much is I didn't pass my weigh in, so I had to diet a little bit. My
Richard
YouTube
would
weigh
do a
in.
weigh-in if he could get away with it.
Yeah. So I had to lose a few pounds before I could come back. That's all. That's all that was. Nothing else.
Story, that's so funny. He had to lose.
I have more. Where'd that come from? I'm just saying.
What if they
Give
didn't
me a
let us
chance.
have Wi-Fi unless we were a certain weight? That would be very funny.
I know. Yeah. Can you imagine if you had to weigh in?
Yeah,
When I lived in Las Vegas, there's a burger joint that's called the Heart Attack Grill,
I've heard of
and
that.
if you weigh over 500 pounds, you get your burger for free.
Why do they reward people for that? That's sad. Maybe they're trying to help the economy, the U.S. economy, by getting people to die that are a burden on the healthcare system.
It's like they have down south, they have Dick's restaurant.
Yeah, the sporting goods store.
No, the restaurant Dick's.
Don't we have a sporting goods store that's called that though?
Yeah, we have it here too, but there's a restaurant called Dick's, and the waiters just insult everybody. That's part of the
Oh,
charm of the restaurant.
yes, they have
So,
an insult um restaurant in Fort Worth, I think that's like that.
yeah, I think it's called Dick's. They had
Okay.
one in Las Vegas too. But the Heart Attack Grill, so the whole theme of it was you'd go in there and there'd be like your waitresses were all like dressed in little nurse outfits. Sorry. To me, it's funny. It's
Nurse
not that
outfit.
they're trying to insult fat people. They're not. It's just a theme.
I think it's kind of a threat. I mean, if I were morbidly obese and then there were people like making a living off of getting me fatter, I would think that's kind of a form of murder, right? Or no? Am I
Well,
overthinking
I don't,
anything?
even though the burger is probably like 5 patties and all kinds of sauces on it, it's probably not enough for them to even gain a pound.
Okay, you're right. It is just one meal.
Yeah. They only get one. And I don't know if that's a year, but if you go to Denny's, if it's your birthday, you get a free meal.
Really? I didn't know
You didn't
that.
know?
No, I don't go to Denny's that much. I
No,
actually don't eat out.
I just decided to go to I heard about it. I decided to go to Denny's in Vancouver once on my birthday, like after the kids were in bed. I'm going to go get a steak and eggs at Denny's, right? So I go over to Denny's, and guess what?
What?
There's one other person in Denny's. It's 24 hours, right? The dude had Tourette's. It was like just yelling out everything. It was so funny. This is probably the only time this guy goes out to a restaurant is Denny's because nobody else is there. And he gets to be himself and yell
Yeah,
Tourette's.
that would have been funny. Asuka's here. Hi, Asuka.
Yeah. I don't know. We don't talk about Jason because he's still allowed to chat here. So, I mean, that's at your own risk, Oscar.
I think Asuka can
Just,
handle him, but yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know Oscar very well, so I don't know how well some of these people can handle Jason's, you know.
I haven't seen Jason attacking anybody lately.
No, he did a reaction to Azare's stream.
No, I mean like when he would go into chats and he would fight like with everybody there. Or maybe he's been doing it and I didn't know it was him, but I haven't seen
Maybe.
him
I don't
fight
know.
with.
He's not blocked here. He can come in here and insult people if he wants. So I'm just saying.
Oh,
Asuka just gave himself a perfect opportunity to do that by talking
yeah.
about him.
Well, I think Asuka's just joking though. I don't think it's like a
Sure,
real
but Jason
attack.
can take it however he wants to. That's Jason we're talking about. So he opened himself up. Not nobody else
Okay.
here told him to say that, right?
Asuka, don't start anything with Jason. Dory doesn't want fighting in the chat. She's very sweet. Oh, see now it's super starting.
Okay, what is he?
Now it's getting
He'll
worse.
wave
See, this is what
his
happens if
big
you
veteran hat and demand 10% off.
I didn't even know you were still here, Super. I've been making jokes.
Super, what is 10% of zero? He got the meal for free. How can he get 10% off of nothing? Just saying.
Jeff said the joke, you're way in over your head. Very funny, Jeff. And yes, that's a good point about people getting accused. Maybe the lady was lying. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah, I was just
All I
talking about
know is that
Toby.
Serial and Jeff don't want to come up tonight because they're not used to me streaming in the evening.
Yeah, it's probably getting close to dinner time.
Yeah, I know Jeff has to cook. That's what he said anyway.
Yep, he's a good
If
man.
we believe him, he does talk a lot about cooking, so we have to either believe him or not.
I believe him because I think he cares about his family, and I think he sees
Yeah,
that. as a way he can provide, and I think that's very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't cook, so I admire people that do.
When did you start not cooking?
When my
When
migraines got so bad I couldn't stand for that long,
oh,
and
I thought maybe it happened at birth. It might have been a birth defect. No?
no, it wasn't when I was born. No, I actually cooked for my kids and stuff when they were little.
Oh, okay. Good. That's
But my
nice.
migraines were really bad, and then the PCP I have now put me on a new preventative for them, but then my oncologist took me off of them because of a heart condition they can cause.
So your kids are either grown or almost grown now?
Yes. Yeah, they
So
can cook now. So
yeah. So my daughter, when I moved here, into her house, she a- she asked me when did I stop knowing how to cook. What do you mean? She goes, you used to cook every day when I lived at your house. It was like, oh yeah, I guess that was after you guys grew up. I stopped cooking because
yeah, some people do
I got
that.
a job and it was at night, so
What?
I stopped cooking because I got it when they grew up. I got a job and it was at nighttime. So I mean, like I would cook Christmas dinner and then put it on the table, and then I'd come home at 4 in the morning and it would all still be sitting there. I didn't even eat any of it. I'm like, great, okay, so I
Why
don't have
didn't
to
they
cook
eat
all
it?
week. Well, they ate all the sides. They just didn't want to cut the turkey, I guess.
It's hard. It's harder than it looks. I was trying to cut into a chicken today, and not only was I largely unsuccessful, but I cut into the bone and there was blood. And I'm like, I don't think there's supposed to be blood in the bone. It's
Was
supposed to
was
be cooked.
was was the chicken running or squawking as it?
No, no, it was a cooked rotisserie chicken, and it had bright red blood on the inside.
It
And
was pre-cooked? I would take
yeah,
it back to the store.
I
Yeah,
thought
they
about
messed
doing
up.
that. Yeah, I put it in the fridge, and I thought this is going to be a return
You can take it
because
back.
I've never
They'll
seen.
give either give you a new one or they'll refund your money.
I don't know if I trust. I don't know if I. Did I no, I don't think I'm going to get another one.
You can tell them you don't want a new one.
Yeah, but
You
I
can
just.
tell them you want your money back.
Yeah, I might.
After you, here's the thing: when you do something like this, you have to wait for the offer, hear what they have to say, and then tell them what you want. After they finish telling you all the things that they can do for you, you tell them what you want to
Well, it
happen.
was like $4. I doubt they're going to like buy me a car or something. I mean, they're just going to refund $4. But I'll turn around
So
and end up spending it again. So, I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just disturbing to have an animal still partially raw and
yeah,
then to
so
wonder,
if you really want real money, you want punitive damages, you need to go to court.
no, I don't want punitive damages. I just, it's
I'm just
disturbing.
saying,
Yeah.
this is how it works. Even in Texas, you have to go to court for punitive damages.
No, I don't want to punish them. I just wish that they would.
Or you could offer to settle out of court. You could offer to settle out of court. What store was it? Was it a big supermarket? I'll
Offer
settle
to
out of
settle.
court for 3 pounds of peanut brittle.
Oh, that would be
How
good.
about that?
You know what I
Yeah,
love?
like
This
get something.
popcorn that has, it's called drizzle or something. It has like chocolate or peanut butter drizzled on it. It's so good. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a popcorn
I
brand.
appreciate that people love their popcorn treats with stuff on them because they are. I mean, it is very accommodating. Popcorn's very accommodating to different flavors, right?
Yes, we have a popcorn company here, which is so weird. I mean,
So
I'm not.
they probably they grow their own corn and their kernels pop out bigger and better than the kind that you can buy in the store and make yourself, right?
I don't know about the science behind it, but they flavor their popcorn in a bunch of different ways. and then you can get different sizes, but you can get like really big bags for like parties and stuff. So it's like, I don't know, it's just such a weird
Yeah.
business. I was like, there's no way that's a business. And my sister's like, yes, you really can get all these different things. And so we went there and I got some. And then they also, I'm not
I
going to go
think
into
the
details.
corn part is the most important thing, though, that they have to have special kernels that they pop so they come out big. Because otherwise, if you don't have that, if you can't really make it yourself because
Oh,
they have to make the popcorn taste that good. That's what I'm saying. Is in order to have a company, it sounds so simple. Oh, why don't I just make popcorn and sell it? No, you have to have the right kind of corn to pop.
okay. That's probably what they're doing then because they have giant bags of it.
Right.
But
Jeff, Karma likes couscous. They made couscous and Karma's eating it all. You know what my dog really liked one day that I cooked?
I'll be right back. Sorry. You can keep talking. I'll be right back, Dory.
Okay. So I cooked something and I made two of them because I had enough batter. And it was pineapple upside down cake. And I turned them over and put them on the counter because they were just screaming hot. You know, like when you cook fruit in an oven, it gets really hot. And guess what? I turned my back for a second and one of them was disappeared. This dog ate the steaming hot cake, like in one gulp. I don't think he felt very good after. He didn't try that again. He didn't know I put it up there for his own protection. Yeah, it is all about charity on my channel. The charity is that we're still here, we still exist, and we ain't going nowhere. Let me sing a song. Oh, we right behind. Da, da, da. Oh, we right behind. Okay, how do you like that? Is it good? You can have a channel just like mine on a whim and a prayer, a wing and a prayer. Just make sure that nobody reports you for doing anything horrible on your channel. Don't do horrible things. Don't try not to be mean. This is like kind of my goal is try not to be mean. If I am mean, I used to have a disclaimer that, apologize in advance for anything that I might say that resembles you. I might put that one back in because I don't see the point in not having it in. It covers everything. What? Why do I keep saying? Oh, okay, I get it. I want to figure out how to change the title. But I'm going to go into the studio and see if I can change it.
Yeah, I was trying to say, please don't let me interrupt you by saying I have to go. I was trying to say I'll be right back. I'm not saying like, oh, you can keep talking. I knew it would sound like that. Whatever, Jeff.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. We both left. I
That's
was trying
okay.
to figure out how to edit my title. I might have to do it after the stream. I don't know what the thing is. I keep getting the same titles over and over again. So what did Jeff say excuse me for? What did you say?
He
I
is
think he wants
being
to
rude to
do
me.
that.
He's trying to start a
So
fight. Earlier today when I was gone and he knew I was gone, he said that Wingstar's the better half of me and that he might say he's kidding, but he's not, or something like that. Whatever. So he can mind
I
his own
didn't
business.
realize I didn't sorry, I didn't realize you and Wingstar were a collective.
Yes. She
You
is a
are or not?
sweetheart. Yes.
Oh, so you are a collective?
A collective? I mean, she's one of my best friends. She's one of my favorite people.
I'm just saying, like, if you're a collective, then like you wear the same clothes. Like,
No. No, she's an
no, so
adult
you're not an actual
with her own.
collective.
She's an independent woman.
Okay, so Jeff was being unfair, in other words.
He was just being mean. And he knew I couldn't defend myself. He knew specifically I was gone and I couldn't say anything. That's why he tried to get by with it. I keep seeing people trying to sneak diss me, like wait till I'm not there and then they say something because they know I'll say something back if they do it to my face. So they just scurry around in the outer edges of the universe,
They do the same thing to me
really talking
all
bad
the
about
time.
you and then acting
Well,
like
I
they
don't know
like
if they're
you to your
talking bad
face.
about me. They talk bad about people that I may or may not agree with. And then they just put me in there. They lump me in there like I belong there. I'm not part of a collective.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I wouldn't say that anybody should say I'm in their group because it'll get them attacked more. So I just kind of stay
Well, that's why
alone
I don't have
usually.
many mods because look what they do to my mods. They treat my mods like they're just secondhand citizens, not even real, like almost like me, almost like an immigrant. I have a green card, you know, but my mods are all American. I think. I'm just saying. I
I was
don't know.
fixing to say, is ice coming? Are we getting prepared for ice visit?
I got a call the other day from my daughter. She said, they blocked my car in the parking lot. I'm at the municipal building. Do you have my husband's phone number? I'm like, what?
Ice did?
We don't know. They don't announce themselves. They shoot first and ask questions later. She was, I said, you're making me nervous. She says, no, it's fine. Don't. She said, we'll just do it different next time.
Well, they sometimes come into those hearings, the immigration hearings and stuff, to take people into custody. And then people, this is so dumb. This, not to be rude, but people that were protesting for them are like, not protesting, but speaking up. To me, it's so dumb because they're like, well, they're not going to come to their hearings now because they might get taken into custody. And it's like, that's not a bad thing for these people. They don't like them. They don't care if they come to the hearing or not. It makes it easier. They'll still go find them.
So, what's an immigration hearing for?
I think that I think it's when they're applying to be here for some reason and they go in and
No,
find out if they're legally allowed
they
to
don't do
stay.
that. No, that doesn't ever happen.
It does happen.
They had to have done something where they're making a decision based on something that they might have broken a federal law. It would have to be federal.
Oh, I don't know.
People don't come in and apply for immigration by going in front of a judge. That never happens.
No, it's when there's decisions being made on it, I think. Like,
No, no, no. Immigration makes those decisions. Don't go to a judge. You might hire a lawyer, but you don't go in front of a judge.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I would never immigrate.
Well, I mean, who would have you, right? You're
That's
from
true
Texas.
too. Well, they would just check
What?
my social media posts and be like, no.
No, not her. No, not this time. Try again next year. Where do you want to go? Italy?
No, I would go to Ireland. But I love America so much that I wouldn't go anywhere else.
I would love to live in not Ireland, Italy, but maybe not forever. Maybe just for a couple of years.
I don't know.
Just enough time to like travel around and buy some cool Italian shoes or something,
Oh,
sandals and stuff. Oh, tonight? Oh, wait a minute.
our names are touching on the
This is
list.
Amy,
What list,
this is
Oscar?
Amy Jane. She's my mom. She says, "Behave and thought I was Dana. Is that worse than an immigrant?" I apologize, so I'm not mad. It's funny. Behaven's husband thought she was doxing her picture, Behaven's picture.
Oh, is that what behaving looks
I
like?
don't know. I don't know. No, well, no, not really. That's what Amy Jane looks like. That's her picture.
Hi, Amy Jane. All I can see is Virtuelle Blonde.
That's Amy Jane.
Yeah. Hi, Amy. Oh, the government list for thought crimes, Oscar. Yes, I want to be in your prison ward, and we can think up more. We can think up more shit. I think that maybe
Well,
Texas has a unique cultural presence within America's
yeah, I think
independence.
they invented the hot dog. They're all American.
What?
Apple pie and hot dogs.
I'm not
You
saying
know, there's
Texans
a
are
large.
wholesome. What?
There's a large German population in Texas, and they
Waco?
brought the sausage. They brought the sausage.
Yes.
There's a sausage in Weimar. What's the name of that? Down by uh, Katy, you know where Katy, Texas is?
Yes, theoretically. I don't remember anymore, but I did
Okay, so
did know.
if you're on I-10 and you go west on I-10, there's a town that has the most famous sausage in Texas. It's German sausage.
Yes.
Apparently, you cannot get any better sausage than in Texas. And I'll vouch for German sausage because I lived in Germany and Austria, both German-speaking countries, and that's what they sell in their little stands, outside stands, is hot dogs and grilled cheese. They're really good at grilled cheese too.
Why do people use grilled cheese as a meme?
Um, don't know. Didn't know they did.
They use it as a comment to roast people, but I don't know what the joke is about grilled cheese. I think it has to do with being white, but I'm not sure. Are they saying
Like
like grilled
milk
cheese? No.
toast.
No, grilled cheese. Like I
Is
think
that
there's
like done somewhere other than some other platform other than YouTube? Because I've never seen it.
yeah, maybe it is Instagram. Maybe that's I'm watching YouTube
I
compilations
don't,
of
I,
Instagram
I
comments
don't,
then.
I don't watch anything but YouTube. I don't go to the other platforms at all.
No, I'm on YouTube when I'm watching it. But you're right. It is said someplace else maybe. I didn't really pay attention where the comments were coming from. I just saw that they were saying things like grilled cheese and I didn't know what that means because I think grilled cheese is really good. But maybe it's a white thing and I didn't know.
It's a German thing or Austrian, and they have it in Austria too, because they have really good cheese in Germany for grilled cheese, like
Oh, that's
Emmentaler cheese,
interesting. I've heard France has really good cheese.
Gouda
They have like people
cheese.
that
Yeah, France has soft cheese though, not sandwich
brie.
cheese. They have
Yes.
Camembert and Brie, stuff like that.
Do you like
But
brie?
Germany and Austria, they have like Swiss cheese. They call it Emmentaler in Germany,
If I
and they
was a
have
rich person,
Havarti and all of those really good cheeses that are good for sandwiches.
I would if I was rich I'd have a cheese collection.
Well, that's maybe you should tell Michael Jordan that's what he should invest his money in. Grilled cheese
Jeez.
sandwich.
I just
Maybe
love
you
the
could be
fact that there's a
his
very famous rich
advisor.
black man interested in NASCAR. And I don't know why I didn't know about that.
Well, maybe he could sell his grilled cheese sandwiches at the NASCAR races.
That would be a great idea. I
So
don't
you could
even
be his financial advisor.
because financial advisor.
Yeah, why not? He needs
Yeah,
some
I'm so
money.
good with
Nobody seems
money.
to care.
Huh?
Like nobody seems to care that he loses his money. No matter everything he touches, he's got the reverse anti-Midas touch. You know,
Yeah, but
nobody
maybe
seems to
that's what
care about it.
maybe he's a risk taker, you know?
Or maybe he's just stubborn and won't listen.
That could be the same thing. Maybe he has what Jeff has. He has oppositional defiant disorder.
Fondue cheese, yes, also French fondue.
Remember when fondue was a fad and then everyone did it and then they all started making fun of it, acting like they hadn't been doing it?
Yeah, there was like three kinds of fondue. You could have meat fondue where you put hot oil in your fondue pot and then you fry your meat that way. Or you could do cheese fondue where you take bread and it has to be like crusty bread and you dip it in cheese sauce that's in your fondue pot. And then they had chocolate fondue.
Yeah, I remember the chocolate one. Because they would have that at restaurants sometimes. You could get like a little like they could have the fondue pot and you could go on like a date and you guys could put like your strawberry in the chocolate or something. I don't know. I guess it's supposed to be erotic or romantic or something. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. I just
So then there was another thing in Mexico. It's called queso, and you can dip your chips in that yummy melted cheese
yes.
with
Are you
with
telling me about queso? Sorry.
chilies. Yeah, queso. Queso. Is that how you say it? I'm not
Yeah,
Mexican.
queso.
My daughter-in-law is Mexican.
No, it's cute. You're telling me about queso, but I was born in Texas, so it's kind of adorable. Go ahead.
I lived in Texas. What
I know,
part of
but
that
I'm
don't you
just saying.
understand?
Okay, go ahead. There's a place in my town that has really good queso blanco or something. I don't know how to say that in Spanish, but we need a resident Mexican in the chat to tell us.
Andy Cruz. He's Mexican from America, though. American Mexican. Oh, Carlos
Fromandu? What the heck is that? Oh, from
from
what?
Unda. From Unda.
Fromunda?
From down under.
Yeah, I was going to say like it's Australian. Yes, that's exactly what we're gonna have, Amy.
Oh,
This is what
Rotel
we
and
do.
Velveeta. So
We mix the.
American.
I know. Well, we have the Rotel and Velveeta, and then we mix up like hamburger meat that we've cooked, and then we make a cheese dip out of it, and then sometimes I'll have a taquito with it instead.
Okay, do you want me to tell you something that I noticed about Texas?
Sure.
And it probably happens in other states as well. But you know, the Velveeta is not like real cheese, right? It's kind of a fake kind of
Yeah, it's a cheese
cheese.
product. Yes.
Yeah. So in Texas, you can get fake Velveeta.
What do you mean, the off-brand Velveeta?
Yeah, they don't have that other places. You can't
Because
get off-brand everywhere in
it's
Velveeta
probably
style
I didn't
cheese.
even know Velveeta had off-brand, but that makes sense, and it's probably not digestible, I'm guessing.
It doesn't melt. I
No.
bought one once because it was like $2, and I was like, "Let me try
Oh,
this."
it
So
doesn't
I
melt?
tried to melt it; it wouldn't melt.
Is it like cardboard or something?
No, it's plastic.
Yes. If you leave
Plastic.
Velveeta cheese out, it doesn't go bad.
Yeah, like a Big Mac. You can put one under the seat of your car for like several months and go back and eat it
And
later.
then eat it.
There's nothing wrong
These
with it. It's fine.
the snail I have, the bigger one. Well, I don't have it, but the one that's residing in my house temporarily. But I gave him some peaches, and I thought it was weird that like 2 days later, the peaches were still in the container and they did not mold or mildew. I thought that's weird. I thought these were fresh and put in a syrup. I thought they were still healthy.
The syrup will preserve them though. Sugar.
Oh,
Yeah.
but there was no bugs or ants or anything on it either
But, but that's why they cook them in the sugar
to preserve
to
them.
preserve. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
It's
think about that.
better than like putting a chemical in them.
Yes, like sauerkraut. I bet sauerkraut would last forever because no one would eat it. No animals, no bugs, no birds, no
I
worms,
love
nothing.
sauerkraut. I,
Y-
if I had a choice of peaches with syrup or sauerkraut, I would pick sauerkraut.
Really?
I'm Russian.
Are you really
That's our
Russian?
green vegetable. Half.
That's cute. That's why
The
you're
other
so
half is a
adorable then.
Viking. I'm also Viking. The other half
I,
is Viking.
do you
I'm
have
mixed race.
mixed race?
I am. You think I'm
Aren't those
lying?
both white people though?
Mm. My mother was not considered white when she was in Canada. She didn't speak English though.
I don't feel like Canada
Remember,
has as much animosity
she
against immigrants.
well, she was born in a cult, and they didn't teach her English. They didn't know English. So even though she was born in Canada, when she went to school, she was speaking Russian.
So did you speak Russian too? Were you bilingual or are you still bilingual?
Me, no. My mother, by the time she had me, had learned English, and she was a nurse.
Oh,
She was educated. She ran
but
away
she
from the cult.
but she didn't speak to you in Russian though?
She didn't speak to anybody in Russian ever. She did not enjoy the cult life. It
Well, you
was
can
very
speak Russian and
triggering.
not be in a cult, right? Like you could just be
How is she
Russian.
supposed to know that, though? How is she supposed to know that? She was born in a cult. She doesn't know that all Russians are not cults.
So she had
They don't tell it.
like a bad
Look,
impression of
when you're
everything.
raised in a cult, they do not teach you about other people. She had no idea that other Russians weren't all cults. She would assume that. So she wouldn't want to talk to anyone in Russian. She wouldn't want a cult person coming and getting her.
Kidnapping her? How come she let
Sure,
you
they do
stay in
stuff
touch
like
with
that.
your
Cults do that.
sorry, what?
Go ahead. Sorry. What was the
She,
question?
yes. Did she let you keep in touch with your grandma? Because if she left the cult and she didn't like it, how come she let you keep in touch with somebody from it if she didn't like it
Because
that
my
badly?
grandfather was the cult leader and he could do whatever he wanted. So if she wanted him to meet his grandchildren and drop them off while they went on vacation, she could. She would drop us off over there and come get us back 3 or 4 weeks later. She didn't talk to them much. My dad never went inside the house. He would stand outside and smoke a cigarette.
That sounds so like a film or something.
Yeah,
Like it was like a movie you were living.
yeah. My whole life was a movie.
Are you a spy?
But a Russian spy?
That's what you should do. Yes, you should be a
A double
Russian
agent?
spy
I
because no
don't
one
look
would
Russian though.
suspect you.
I look Viking. I don't look like a Russian.
Oh,
So it wouldn't work because I'm mixed race.
have you ever read Mrs. Polyfax?
No.
It's a very cute novel series. by an author named Dorothy Gilman, I think. And Mrs. Polyphex is the name of the character, the main character, and she becomes a secret agent in her retirement. And it's a
Was she
very
British?
no, she's American, and it's a very cute
Okay.
book series. It's not a series; it's like they're independent novels. You don't have to know about the other ones to read each one, but if you like the book,
Okay.
it's like a really happy feeling to know there's more. For me, there's more of that kind.
Hmm. I
Uh,
think my dad was a spy.
sorry. Hi, Sweet Wheat. Your dad is what? I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I think my dad might have been a spy.
Really?
He went he went to East Berlin before the wall came down.
That's the impression I get when you said he stood outside and smoked a cigarette. I thought that's what a spy would do. Not because he's
And
spying,
then
but just because he doesn't
he
want that
went to
BS in his life.
he went to Lima, Peru during the revolution, and
Really?
he said when he got down there, like he got out of his cab and they were pointing guns at him and stuff. So anyway, um, then he went back to Camp Pendleton in California and processed immigrants from Peru for Canada.
That's so interesting. So you've had a very
And then,
international life.
then also he like when there's this guy called Alan Levy. He's a American journalist, and we rescued him from. He was in Czech Republic, but we rescued him from Hungary. And then it was like famous, and he went back. He went back there fairly
Uh,
recently, but
He
he
went
wrote
back after you.
about
What?
like many years later.
Okay.
He got his family out first. He got his family out first. He was pretending they were going on vacation, and then we rescued him. We went up there for Easter holiday, and we rescued Alan Levy. You can
That's
look him
really
up. He's on
nice.
the internet.
I will. I'll try to remember Alan Levy. I have notes somewhere I was taking today.
He's a journalist. He's like American journalist, Alan Levy.
Okay. I have some lamps, and this is how they're spelled Goebleson. Wasn't Goebel the name of one of the Nazi architects? Is this a German word? Goebelson? I don't think son is
I
a
do
German.
remember the actor George Gobel. Do you remember him?
No, I don't
American
remember. Okay, Alan Levy, Leavy.
Levi, like he's
Oh,
L E
Levi.
V. Yeah, it's Levy though. That's how you pronounce it. Levi is a brand of jeans. Levy is how you say the name.
I
It's a
thought,
last name, not a first name.
okay,
It's not a first name. It's the last name. Alan
yeah,
Levy.
I thought Levi was a Jewish word, though, Jewish name.
He can't be Jewish.
No, that's fine if he is.
I don't know if he is or not. We
No,
don't care
I
about
thought it
things
was
like that.
pronounced
You
Levi,
do.
is what I'm saying, because I thought it was a name.
That's how he pronounced it to us
Well,
in
because
our
he's
living
learning
room
from
in
somebody,
Austria.
probably.
What?
He's like he's intentionally mispronouncing it because he's on the run. But I'm just kidding. I don't think that's what he was really doing.
Maybe he was because he was an American journalist that was escaping Iron Curtain country.
Yes, I'm glad that you
So I,
guys helped
I
him.
didn't ask the questions. I was a
You have to,
teenager. I was like,
yeah, you have to be gentle when you help people escape. You have to be like, oh, we're just going on a vacation.
you
We're
have
just
to know
going to this place.
nothing. If they catch you and they question you, you know nothing.
Yes. They teach you in the military how to withstand questioning. So it's interesting to me when this is not a good thing. Okay, I'm not just want to because apparently if I apparently people think I'm evil, but if a military person commits a crime like murder and then they get questioned by the police, it's much harder to get them to crack and admit to it if they don't want to. Some of them do admit to it and they feel very bad about what they did, but for some of them they
Yeah,
don't.
like look, okay, if I worked for ICE, say if I worked for ICE, American ICE, and they told me that I should shoot to kill at all costs, at my own discretion.
I don't
I
think
would
they
just
say
say,
that.
if I don't, look, if they said that, I didn't say where I was or whatever. Hi, Tawanda. I would just say, okay, go ahead and court martial me. Go ahead, do it now. I'm not doing that. That's what I would say
Just making
because I'm a
cheap.
pacifist.
You would not. You what? Sorry.
I'm a pacifist. I would not shoot anybody for any reason.
Well, I think that
Unless it was
federal.
a polar bear, maybe I would make an exception. But I think that would just make him mad, the polar bear. So,
I'm sure there's a psychology they look for when they're hiring, and I doubt either you or I would be good candidates.
do you know that I think they overhired and they didn't have enough body cams? They didn't have enough equipment, and they're just sending people out there with very little training.
I don't know. Yes, I think so, maybe, but I don't know if ICE ever had body cams because the reason police have them is as a result of multiple
It's a new
lawsuits.
thing. It's a new thing. So they want to issue them. It's a new thing because ICE never used to shoot people on sight, especially Americans. ICE never used to go door to door and ask for papers.
No, but I mean, there were protesters shot at Kent University, right? Kent State
Yes,
University. I mean, our
you are
government
correct.
does kill
They're not
people.
immigration. It wasn't immigration. It was the
No, but they
National
shot
Guard.
Americans.
It was the
Protesters do
National
get.
Guard. It wasn't immigration. It was the National Guard. That's different. They're military.
I've always thought ICE was military, at
No,
least
they are
since
not.
Trump took
They
office.
ICE compared to military are God. They do what they want. You should be very careful when you're dealing with immigration.
Well, I don't have to deal with immigration.
Well, you don't know that yet.
Well, how
Somebody
would I
who's
have to
really
deal
thought
with
they would
them?
never deal with immigration got shot by immigration. So I don't know. How did
She
that
was,
happen?
well, she was blocking them. If I blocked anybody, even a
What, okay,
civilian, I would think that
I'm
that
not
could happen.
arguing. I'm not arguing the point. My point is when before she happened to be in that circumstance, she probably never dreamed that she'd get shot by an immigration officer ever.
She was naive then.
Yeah, and so you could have been naive at some point and gotten
No,
shot.
I always know people with guns can kill me. That never stops being in
No,
my
but how do
mind.
you know they have a gun? How do you know you're going to be in that place? How do you know everyone's telling the truth?
I just would assume ICE would have guns.
I
I would
wouldn't.
not assume
They never
anyone is
used to.
unarmed. I would never assume anyone is unarmed as far as that goes if they're working for the government, and I would never assume.
They didn't have any identification saying they were immigration.
Well, how did those people find them? They were tracking immigration activities, right? Or no?
No, they were protesting. They weren't looking for immigration.
Yeah, they were. They were using something to track the ICE officials to go and protest. They didn't just come across them, and there's nothing wrong with protesting.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with what she was doing overall.
But I don't want to talk about why she got shot. I want to talk about anybody in America can get shot not knowing the laws because every state has a different law.
Yes. Maybe because I watch body cam videos from around the country, I just assumed everyone knew
Maybe.
that if you use your car in a manner that police find aggressive, whether you're trying to be aggressive or not, if they feel that
Okay,
it's
I'm
being
not
aggressive.
discussing this on my channel. Okay, I'm
Okay, I'm
just
not trying
saying
to
every
say.
state has a different law. Not everybody knows what the laws are in every state, even if you're from the state. Unless you study the driving book, you probably don't know how to drive or what the laws are. You have to. If they're going to teach it in school, everyone would know, yeah, if they went to school. But they don't teach it in school. You have to listen to your parents or listen to your friends to learn those things. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I don't want to have a discussion on whether somebody did the right or the wrong thing. We don't even know. I'm not even going to go there. But I'm just saying not everybody knows what they should know. Nobody told me that I should learn the laws of the land, and I'm not a lawyer. But somebody one day said to me, well, you should be careful what you do if you go to this state, because like when I was in Las Vegas, if you get out of your car and start running, they'll kill you. I know that because I saw it on TV.
Yes. It
Because
doesn't
I
make
lived
sense.
there.
For anybody that doesn't think like that, it doesn't make sense that someone responds like that.
But
But
when I learned how to drive a car, my friend told me, if the police stop you, do not do anything. Wait and listen and do what they say. Don't move your hands. Don't open the door.
right.
Don't do anything, or
Yes.
they might shoot you. Somebody had to tell me that, though. My parents didn't tell me that.
You
They
don't think
didn't
it's
teach me
common
that in
sense?
driving school. Huh? No, it's not common sense. I come from a country that they have gun control. It's not
Oh,
common sense at all. And I was a teenager. Like, how am I supposed to know these things? Somebody had to tell me.
I,
If nobody tells you, then you don't know.
right. I would never assume somebody from Canada would think like we do necessarily, because not all of them, like you're saying, you have gun control. Even if you're British, a lot of the people there, they're not used to having gun violence be like a big part of, I guess,
Police
society
don't
every
have
day.
guns in England, except for they have it locked in the trunk of their car or something if they need it. They don't
Right.
carry pistols.
Yeah, it's not like right there. But there are a lot of jokes and criticisms worldwide about American police being so trigger happy, or whatever the word is called. But
Yeah, Canadian police officers carry guns, and many rookie cops have shot people holding remote controls in their hand when they answered the door. Just saying.
yeah, I think police are,
I'm
they're not,
sure that that person, when they answered the door, didn't think they were going to get shot to death.
yeah. Sometimes they call the police because they're being broken into, and the police get there and shoot them, which is so ironic.
Yeah, stuff happens. So I'm just saying that nobody knows if they're going to get shot or not by ICE. It's not what they did that determines whether they get shot. It could be just being in the wrong place at the wrong time, like Kent State. That's what happened to a lot of people that get shot in Kent State. They were just walking across campus, and the National Guard presumed that they were protesting, and they weren't even part of it. Oh, looks like we got 2 minutes and then it ends. Are you still here?
Yeah, I was just now seeing that there's a chat.
Yeah, don't bring a remote control to a gunfight, that's for sure, but it happens.
Yes, I agree, Tawanda. But the thing is, like, let's say she didn't want to get out for him. She didn't want to give in to him. Like it was a power issue for her. Like, you're not going to tell me what to do. I'm
I don't
leaving.
want to discuss that. It's none of my business. I don't want to discuss it on my channel. I'll talk to you on your channel about it if you want, but I don't want to talk
Okay,
about
I'm
it here.
sorry. Dory, I'm not trying
That's
to. Sorry,
all
I was
right.
just reading the chat.
I'm just telling you I have some ethics. Just saying. I don't do conspiracies. I don't talk about true crime or any of that.
Wait, are you saying I don't have ethics?
No, that's for me. These are my ethics. Everyone has their own, right?
Okay. Um, yes.
Nothing against you at all. It's just that there's a couple things that I don't discuss on my channel.
Yeah, I
I'll
don't want you
discuss.
to get upset. There's
I'm not
things that,
upset.
okay, because
I just
I'm not.
noticed that I told you, and then I had to tell you again, only because you
Yes,
wanted to talk about it again. And I
yeah, I
understand.
have
I understand.
ADD. Sorry.
It's fine. It's
I
fine. I'll
read the
just tell you
chat and I
over again. I
thought,
don't care. I'm a grandma. I'll tell you 20 times if I have to.
thank you, Dory. I
Just
appreciate you
saying.
knowing I'm not trying to do it on purpose. Like,
Exactly. I do it myself, I'm sure.
yeah, I just can't read the chat because I can't. Oh, I think I have to leave just a second.
Well, we're going to be cut off anyway. It's over. It's 2 hours. Automatic cutoff on EVMux.
Okay.
See you later.
Okay, bye, Dory. Thank you for having me up.
Alligator. Bye. Thanks,
Bye,
Carrie. Thanks
everybody.
for coming.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye.
bye. And that's how it works on EVMux.